In the last NBA play-in game, the Memphis Grizzlies defeated the Dallas Mavericks 120-106 after starting strong, staying hot, cooling off, and finally pulling away. The Grizzlies had a 20-10 lead early on, increased it to 34-14 in the first quarter, and then led 66-41 in the second. However, the Mavs are also professionals, and Dallas was behind 75-68 halfway through the third quarter in a league where few leads are safe. There was not enough gas for the Mavs to keep up. Jaren Jackson Jr., 24 points, Ja Morant, 22 points, and Desmond Bane, 22 points, were the three players from Memphis who scored in double figures. The Grizzlies, who were seeded 8th, will begin Game 1 of their Western Conference first-round series against the top-seeded Oklahoma City Thunder on Sunday. 3 things to remember from Friday's Grizzlies vs. Mavericks play-in game are as follows. Grizzlies star guard Morant was labeled as questionable for Friday's game after he injured his right ankle in the third quarter of Wednesday's play-in loss to Golden State. The Grizzlies led 29-14 with 4:27 remaining in the first quarter after Morant started and scored 12 points, including a spectacular one-handed putback slam. In the first quarter, he also had 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals. He also made all 5 of his attempts at the free throw line. With 7-4-24 shooting, 1-4-5 on three-pointers, and 7-4-7 on free throws, Morant scored his 22 points. He also added 3 steals, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists. The sooner the Mavericks, who have already qualified for the NBA Finals 1 season ago, can get past this season and move forward with the Luka Doncic deal, the better. The best outcome for Dallas and its beleaguered general manager/president of basketball operations, Nico Harrison, is to enter the draft, free agency, and the upcoming season with a roster as healthy as possible. However, the trade was a public relations disaster, and the effects it had on an irate fan base will last. Anthony Davis, P.J. Washington, Daniel Gafford, Klay Thompson, Caleb Martin, Derek Lively II, Max Christie, Jaden Hardy, and Najee Marshall should all be prepared for training camp in the autumn, but Kyrie Irving, who tore his ACL on March 3rd, won't be able to start the season. Despite having a right leg problem, Davis was outstanding in Friday's defeat, demonstrating Harrison's belief that he may be the key to a title. He had 31 of Dallas' 68 points halfway through the third quarter and finished with 40 points and 9 rebounds. The fact that Washington and Lively, 2 Dallas starters, did not score did not help either. The coaching staff and front office of the Mavs, along with an irate fan base, are eager to see how this squad performs once and if it is fully healthy. The prize for winning the Western Conference's 8th seed in the play-in round? A series against Oklahoma City in the first round, which set a franchise record with 68 wins. The Grizzlies, however, are not your average 8th seed. They are only 2 seasons away from a 51-win season and 3 seasons away from a 56-win season, and they won 48 games. The Grizzlies can make this difficult for the Thunder with Morant and Jackson in addition to other guys who likely don't receive enough credit: Bane, Santi Aldama, Scottie Pippen Jr., youngster Zach Edey. Recall that the Grizzlies finished second in the Western Conference with a record of 35-16. Can they, however, make it a lengthy series? Additionally, it's a high-profile job audition for Tuomas Isalo, the interim coach of the Grizzlies. Taylor Jenkins was fired on March 28 and replaced by the Finnish coach. The league is under the impression that the Grizzlies want 42-year-old Isalo to perform well, so they will offer him a full-time position.